Hi everyone, my name is Yulia, and today I will be not your Ukrainian teacher. Today I will be just Ukrainian who is proud of our own country. And I would like to talk about three important things. The first one, how has Ukraine been living during 31 independent years? The second one, why is Ukraine fighting for freedom nowadays? And the last one is, what does make Ukrainians to be great people? When the Soviet Union began to unravel, the first step to become as an independent state was the Act of Declaration of Independence of Ukraine, which we call in Ukrainian Акт проголошення незалежності України, which was adopted by Supreme Soviet on the 24th of August in 1991. Therefore, exactly on this day, Ukrainians celebrate Independence Day every year, which we say День Незалежності. So what happened the next? Leonid Kravchuk was chosen as the first president of independent state. And under his stewardship, Ukraine quickly established its armed forces and infrastructure. In 1992, the Verkhovna Rada has approved such Ukrainian symbols. The national anthem of Ukraine, «Ще не вмерла Україна», the national flag of Ukraine, синьо-жовтий стяг, and the national emblem of Ukraine, Тризуб. Later, Verkhovna Rada got the main law of Ukraine. The Constitution of Ukraine was adopted exactly on the 28th of June in 1996. And in the first article, we read the next. Україна суверенна і незалежна, демократична, соціальна, правова держава. In September, at the same year, hryvnia has become national currency of Ukraine. Ukraine, as a new independent state, has a number of issues, but in spite of this, the priority was exactly state building and diplomacy. Let's see how Ukrainian presidents have changed from 1991. Leonid Kravchuk, Leonid Kuchma, Viktor Ющенко, Viktor Yanukovych, Petro Poroshenko, and Volodymyr Zelensky. During all this independence time, Ukraine has been developed not only politics and democracy, but as well culture. At the same time, Ukrainian literature is developing as well. And as we say, нове життя нового прагне слова. And that's right, we are getting new names and new literary masterpieces. Have you ever heard about such Ukrainian poet as Lina Kostenko? She is now 92 years old, and she is one of the greatest Ukrainian poets. What about these outstanding writers in Ukraine? Сергій Жадан, Оксана Забушко, Ірена Карпа чи Василь Шкляр. Ukrainian art has a number of talented people. There are lots of museums and galleries in Ukraine that you have to visit them. And I'm sure you will be impressed of pictures by such Ukrainian painters as Ivan Marchuk, Oksana Mas, Anatoly Krivolap, and Maria Primachenko, who was died in 1997, but left a great heritage of incredible picture where you can answer the question, what does Ukraine mean? While the Ukrainian theater was developing, the Ukrainian cinema was silent. But after 2014, we can talk about a new wave of quality Ukrainian films. And probably Кіборги, Герої не вмирають is one of the best Ukrainian film about the defense of Donetsk airport in 2014-2015. Ukrainian music is so powerful and melodical. Probably that's why Ukraine was the winner of Eurovision Song Contest 3 times. The first time it happened in 2004, Ruslana with the song Wild Dance. The second was Jamala in 2016 with her song 1944. And the last time it's happening exactly during the war, this year in 2022, Kalush with the song Stefania. We can talk about Ukrainian sport a lot. Despite not big state support, the champions are born in Ukraine. Just few days ago, Alexander Usyk took heavyweight victory over Anthony Joshua. And that's not one example. We show great results every year for whole world. 1,000 people from all the world visit Ukraine every year. Kyiv, Odessa, Lviv, Karpaty, and other interesting places. And we welcome them. We treat them with Ukrainian borscht and vareniki. We share the Ukrainian traditions and customs, and we show them how we are hospitable and sincere people. All this time, we just live in independent state and proud of our country. But Russia decided to steal our freedom and independence, and in 2014, the Crimea was annexed by Russia. After that, it began a big battle for Donetsk. On the 24th of February this year, in 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine in a major escalation. Today is exactly 6 months when the Russian-Ukrainian war has begun, and we are still continuing our fight for getting independence and freedom again. We know that we defend our country and people for better European future. And exactly on the 23rd of June, the European Council granted Ukraine a status of candidate for accession to the European Union. Just 1 year ago, we celebrated Independence Day in Kyiv, and the biggest plane, Mriya, flew over the Hryщатик. On the 27th of February, the largest plane was destroyed by Russian in Hostomel. And today on Hryщатик Street, there will be just a parade of Russian destroyed military equipment as a demonstration of Ukrainian strength and invisibility. Ukraine is a capital of great people, and if you ask me why, I will say because Ukrainians started to protect Russian troops from the first day, even without enough weapons. Because Ukrainian strong volunteers assist not only militarily and also civilians who suffer from invasion. Because Ukrainians united and help each others. Because Ukrainians continue to work and live even under shelling and missiles every day. And because Ukrainian children paint their dreams on the paper. And no doubt that Ukraine will be independent country quite soon again, with a new dream and with a new country. З Днем Незалежності, Україно! Слава Україні!